Imagine dating someone for 8 years, believing they're the love of your life, only to find out they secretly moved to another country to marry someone else. But then, they suddenly show up at your door saying they made a mistake and want you back. This is one of the wildest relationship stories I've ever heard. I've been on and off with the same woman since college. She's 28 and I'm almost 30. No matter what stage our relationship was in, we always had an incredible connection. We were best friends. The chemistry between us was insane, and whenever we were together, it felt like we were teenagers again. About 5 years ago, we made a big decision together. We moved to Dublin, Ireland because she was starting a graduate program there. I left my job and followed her. But things didn't go the way we planned. Within 5 months, I ran out of money. I couldn't get a visa to stay longer, and I even had a medical issue. So I had to return to the United States. She stayed in Ireland to finish her master's degree. About 2 months later, I made a tough decision. I broke up with her. At the time, it felt like we were in completely different stages of life. I moved to Boston. She stayed in Ireland. But even after we broke up, whenever she came back to visit the US, we ended up seeing each other again. Eventually, I realized something. I still wanted to be with her. I tried convincing her to stay in Boston after graduation, but she said no. She planned to return to Ireland for work. That hurt more than I expected, so I cut contact completely, deleted her from everything, and tried to move on. Then 5 months later, something crazy happened. She showed up at my doorstep, crying. She told me leaving had been a huge mistake, and she wanted to come back for good. I told her the only way I'd even consider trying again was if she moved near me in Boston and found a job there. And surprisingly, she did exactly that. Within a month, she had moved down the street and started working in Boston. But there was something I didn't know at the time. She had actually been engaged. And she broke off that engagement to be with me again. For the next 2 years, our relationship felt amazing. Then last August, I went to Maine to visit my family. She was supposed to come join me, but suddenly she told me she had to fly to South Carolina because her mom was sick. Her communication started becoming weird and distant. Eventually, she told me she had gotten chickenpox and needed to stay away. Months passed. Then finally on Halloween weekend, she came back. We had a great time together, but shortly after that, she disappeared. Communications stopped again. So I went to her apartment to confront her, except when I got there, she didn't live there anymore. Something about the story didn't feel right, so I started looking into things myself. I asked a couple of friends to search for her online, and that's when I found the truth. She never moved back to her hometown. She had actually moved back to Dublin months earlier. I even found a wedding website. She was living there with the same fiancé she supposedly left years before, and they were planning a wedding. But here's the craziest part. She showed up at my doorstep again. We spent the weekend together like nothing had happened. Then on the last day, I confronted her with everything I found. She completely broke down, crying, admitting everything. She said she felt pressured by her family because the guy she was engaged to came from a wealthy and stable family. But according to her, she never stopped loving me. Now she claims the wedding is canceled. She says she wants to move back to Boston as soon as possible to be with me again. Now I'm stuck. Part of me knows the logical thing to do is walk away forever. But another part of me still feels like she's my soulmate. This situation is complicated. On one hand, 8 years of history and deep emotional connection is hard to walk away from. But on the other hand, this woman didn't just tell one lie. She created an entire fake life. Fake illnesses, fake family emergencies, and a secret engagement happening in another country. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, and rebuilding that kind of trust would be incredibly difficult. But now, the real question is for you. If you were in this situation, would you give her another chance? Or would you walk away for good? Comment your verdict below.